big names talk, they talk to the BBC.
This is BBC News. I'm Vaughan with the latest headlines for viewers in the UK and around the world. The final weekend Trump and Biden campaign in the Midwest, where polls suggest several US states could still go either way. The number of Americans testing positive for coronavirus passes 9 million as the US breaks the record for the biggest rise of the number of cases in a single 24-hour period. There's another lockdown on the way. Experts warn coronavirus is spreading significantly faster through England than the worst-case scenario. A powerful earthquake hits Turkey and Greece. More than 20 are confirmed dead as rescuers search the rubble for survivors. Hello and welcome to the programme. We're heading into the final weekend of campaigning in the US presidential election. Both candidates have been in the Midwest to convince voters they're the man to run the country. Right, let's take a quick look at the latest opinion polls, which put Joe Biden 9 points ahead of Donald Trump. But that's based on national polling, which won't determine who wins. It's the voters in key swing states who will decide the result. The coronavirus pandemic is at the forefront of this election, and the number of cases in the US has now passed 9 million. Both candidates have been criticising each other over their strategies for dealing with it.
Joe Biden is promising a long, dark, painful winter. Did you see him at the debate? Did anybody see the debate by any chance? No, he said long, dark winter. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. That's just what our country needs, is a long, dark winter and a leader that talks about it.
Meanwhile, Joe Biden accused President Trump of giving up on controlling the pandemic.
When he was told about 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, that we were losing 1,000 lives a day, remember what he said? He said, "It is what it is." Isn't that useful? It is what it is. Well, it is what it is because he is who he is. That's the problem. Donald Trump waved the white flag, surrendered to the virus. But the American people don't give up.
Yalda Hakim was at a Joe Biden campaign event at Milwaukee Airport for us with the latest on how people have voted.
It's now 4 days until the election, and actually a record 85 million Americans have voted across the country. The Biden camp is slightly worried. They've issued some alarm bells saying that they're concerned about some of the voter turnout from the African American community and the Latino community in certain parts of the country. Here in Wisconsin, there's been about 1.5 million people who have already voted, either by mail-in or early voting. So it really depends which part of the state that you're in terms of who's voting and who's not. But both sides are trying to bleed into the traditional voters of the other side. So, for example, Republicans are trying to bleed into the traditionally African American Democratic voters. And that's a strategy that both sides are currently using in these crucial swing states.
Yalda Hakim.